Welcome to the third deck of Deck Profile Week. Today's deck profile is a modern take on an underdog classic, Gren Maju, featuring Nemleria. Nemleria are a deck with the gimmick of putting two beefy level 10 bodies on the field and banishing the extra deck in the process. Once the extra deck is banished, we get to banish our opponent's board and graveyard face down. Gren Maju is a deck all about banishing cards from our deck to establish big attack numbers with Gren Maju to ISO. These two strategies run complementary from each other, sharing cards like Yugioh of Millions and Gizmeck that synergize with both playstyles. The only downside to this strategy is that due to the random nature of banishing cards from our deck, it means we're going to have to double up on a few Nemleria cards in the engine. My build runs a few extra gimmicks to give it the strength it needs. Dimensional Shifter to banish our cards and disrupt our opponent. And it's also material for Allure of Darkness. I run a Kashtira engine for extra removal. I'm running 3 Field Spell, 1 Kashtira Fenrir. While most decks that tech this engine only run 3 Fenrir, I'm taking advantage of Pressure Planet Wraith Soul's second effect to give all of our monsters an additional 300 to 500 attack. It might not seem like much, but it really does matter. And Wraith Soul is a ridiculously scary negate bait. This takes an opponent off guard surprisingly well. In fact, in testing this deck online, I have about a 95% win rate with the deck. That's mostly because of people immediately scooping once they see either Dimension Shifter or the Kashtira Field Spell. I have Gren Maju! I was gonna normal summon him! You could see what I'm doing! I'm not playing Kashtira, I'm playing Gren Maju with 2 Kashtira cards! Lastly, this deck makes use of Necroface and Allure of Darkness to rip cards out of each player's deck. It's an easy and surprisingly consistent gimmick to use that never gets old. Plus, Necroface ensures that we can't deck out and can fully restock our resources if it ever comes to that. Overall, I do usually end up going first in this list. There's not a lot of disruptions in the deck, but Nemleria cards offer so much protection, most decks can't out them easily. And even more often than not, opponents won't read your cards well enough to formulate a plan to out them. At least not before it's too late. For those of you who don't know, the Nemleria combo works like this. Sweet Dreams Nemleria searches Dreaming Nemleria. Dreaming Nemleria puts herself into the extra deck from Pendulum Scale to search Dream Tower of Princess Nemleria. Dream Tower then gets us out 2 big beaters from the deck who special summon themselves for free. A second important thing to keep note of is Yugioh of Millions can instantly trigger Nemleria's Mass Banish skill. By comboing these 2 cards together, we have an insanely powerful removal option that most opponents aren't ready for because they can't read. Without further ado, let's get into some games to show off this deck's power. Okay, are we starting out here? No, he is. Okay, let's see what he's playing. Like, this deck isn't actually that good. Okay, that's fine. Dark Magician, they should hopefully be an even match. Honestly, it depends on what the 6th card in our hand is. Dreaming Nemleria is good because it's still full combo. Well, it still gets us to the 2 monsters to special summon. We can use that as a bait here. We're probably going to Allure getting rid of Gizmeck. See if we can find anything better. Alright. We'll start by doing Dreaming Nemleria to thin our deck out a little bit before we Allure of Darkness. I'm going to banish these 2. We're just going to try to throw out game here. Probably should have held off on special summoning those now that I think about it, because we could have gone into the Kashtira. My mistake. Let's see if we can get anything good off this. He should Ash Blossom the Allure. That would actually be the correct play, if he's going to do it. Okay. Actually kind of terrible here. Do we want to keep... Do we have any way of getting game here? I don't think we do. Oh, let's see, even if we... No, we're just going to have to swing for 2,500. That's all we can do. No. Just a little short here. I will go ahead and set one of these Gren Majus, Probably won't do anything, but maybe if it keeps getting a little bigger, we can shock our opponent a little bit. That was a pretty good top deck from him. That's going to get him back into this game. Into souls. It's going to trigger a banish. And we're going to go ahead and get to negate that, because that's targets, apparently. I'll withhold that. Alright, that's pretty solid. Okay, Balrog. Balrog is fine. Okay, what has he got? Turn chain on, because we're going to go ahead and banish with earlier. Go ahead and just do this. Get rid of one of these from the extra. Then we'll go ahead and use this tower to banish another one. And we're just slowly building up stuff here. I need one more banish for Gren Maju to live here. That's a bit unfortunate. I think what happened here is our opponent didn't read our cards and is trying to do stuff anyway. Very common thing for Yu-Gi-Oh players. Oh, it's not once per turn. I will keep doing this as long as I have resources. And he's going to surrender because apparently Nemleria are crazy or something. I don't know. Is this deck just more cracked than I think it is? Like, I'm not crazy, right? This deck isn't good. Like, I'm going first and I'm not even setting up negates. I'm setting up a face-down banish and just some big boys with some protection. That's not that scary. I need to stop special summoning them immediately. Just bad habit. Go ahead and Pot of Desires. Ooh, Eater of Millions and a Orochi. We have some options here. Kind of want to Necro Face, put everything back. But I think we just hold and hope we can't OTK us. Yeah, that's probably the best play. Soul's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Oh no. Alright, well, today we're going to play a game. A very risky and dangerous game. Alright, well, that's... Man, okay. Yeah, there's... we can get into our millions. What is Nemleria's rate of banish? For every 3 you face down banish cards, banish 1 card from your opponent's hand or field face down. Well... Shoot. This is this man's dream matchup. So we're gonna have to play into it. We're gonna use Nemleria's effect. Yeah, I know I can't do anything about soul absorption here, buddy. I know. And we will use that effect. Man, I wish I was making up this matchup. It's hilarious, actually. I'll still want banished. That we return back. We'll return both the Necro Faces, the Gren Maju, Kashtira. Yep, and our opponent is now fearing reading. Okay, 28 plus that. It's more to do Necroface. But what are you? I'm not hacking! I'm playing Nemleria! We'll go ahead and go first again. And that's a pretty nuts hand. Let's see if he surrenders after I go D-Shifter Prime Planet, which everyone does. I'm not playing Kashtira! Alright, we'll start with Nemleria. Doing standard combos here. Building our board. Setting up for stuff. And because we want to draw into Kashtira stuff, or the field spell, we're not going to special summon, and we're going to Allure first. Ooh, that's spicy. We'll banish Gizmek. And let's just see what our opponent's playing. We're gonna banish Necroface. What does that tell us? Time Thief 2-ship. That's a very fun deck. I'm gonna go ahead and activate a second one, just in case he can pop one. And we're gonna go into the turtle. It's a very simple strategy. I don't need to do anything too fancy. Yep. Okay. So we'll give him some battle phase stuff. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have an out to our board so far. I'm 99% sure he can get to one. But that's on him. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use an effect here. Just banish one, make him a big boy. I don't think he's gonna go to 4 monsters. He might, though. Nope, never mind. He was immediately going to 4 monsters. Well, that's on me for not thinking that through. Time Thief Redoer. Okay. Not Redo, Perpetua. Hey. I'm trying to read this. I see, he's putting in the graveyard so he can make Utopic Future. Okay. Doesn't out Dream Defender, I don't think. I don't think he read the spell card. Every time. It works every time. We have banished. Ah, Necro Faces. Okay, let's do some thinking here. Let's just see how he responds to this effect. We're going to negate that one. Interesting. Okay, that was not the correct play. Okay, I'm going to banish one of these since he really can't do anything about it. And then we're just going to get rid of our entire extra deck here. Yep. Okay. Let's see, is that enough for game? I doubt it. Do we need to remove anything? Let's think. I think we just have game if we overlay into the XYZ. It's gonna be close though. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to special summon this. Gonna trigger this. We're just gonna pop the one. And then we're gonna put this back in the extra deck. Battle phase. Yep. Because we can, we're gonna go ahead and... Actually, if this card battle and punch monster base, it must face down. I think that outs that, actually. Oh, this is hype. This is so hype. And because we can, and we're gonna BM. Super Mega Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Yeah! Oh, that's so cool. It's such a cool combo. Everything in this deck just comes together beautifully. What a good idea. Oh, I love this deck. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this deck profile. If you have liked the video, make sure to subscribe. It helps the channel out, and it lets me know you guys like these deck profiles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.